Maybe you do both. Maybe
Yeah,
you're
I
a
want to.
comedic labor and delivery nurse.
Dude, yeah, dude. When I was having a baby, then my nurses were my favorite people, and like I want to be that for somebody. I could tell them jokes about hemorrhoids while they're pushing their babies out.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of the Off the Clock podcast. I'm your host in Dayton, Gage Rodas. I'm a comfort advisor here at 5 Star. Today, I am joined by Alexis. Lexi, introduce yourself.
I'm Lexi. I hope everyone's having a great morning.
Yeah.
That's all I
So, yeah, you're good. So, I wanted to have a little icebreaker, something to start the conversation, and I thought of something pretty funny. I wanted to hear from you on this. If you could describe your job title with a movie title, what would it be? So, if you would first tell your job title, and then how would you describe it with a movie title?
I am a customer service representative here, and Gage, help me. Who came up with this?
The Office.
The Office. Dude, I've never even seen that.
The show
Should
The
I just say
Office?
The Office?
Sure.
I would say The Office.
Classic TV show. Lexi, share your journey. Tell me, how did you get here? What led you to where you're at 5 Star and this industry in general, the trades?
So before I was here, I actually never really did like a call center. I did it for a little bit after I had my son, but it was very hectic. It was at home, and you should not work at home when you have a newborn. My father is the plumbing manager here, and I worked at a nursing home at the time. And honestly, like, be completely honest with you, like, they treated us like garbage. They did not care about their employees or anything. And I wanted to go to like more happy place. And I always heard the best things about my dad about this company. So I did apply for the call center, and then I did get the job. And I definitely am glad, because I will say probably every job I've ever had, there's probably been one day where I've like dreaded to come to work. And I've worked here 2 years, and I've never had a day like that here. So I'm very glad that I am a part of the 5 Star family.
I love it. And can you tell people, who is your dad? Just so everyone knows. He's actually right back there. Shout out Sean Moffitt. Let's go, Sean.
He's a plumbing manager for the Dayton market. He's a goat.
Yeah, he's a goat for sure. Tell me, who's been a hero, a significant role model in your life, someone that shaped you into who you are?
Honestly, my mom. I feel like my family, I ain't got no rich uncles or anybody anywhere. We didn't come from anything. My family lived paycheck to paycheck growing up. But my mom, she did have like a lot of obstacles growing up. Like, I remember a lot of things that she faced, but my mom is literally the most hardworking person I know. No matter what she was like experiencing, like, she went to work every day, and like, we may have not had like everything we wanted growing up, but we always did have everything that we needed. And I feel like that has influenced me kind of who I am. My mom has like a super, super big heart. And if you don't know me, like, I have a really big heart too. So yeah.
I love it. That's awesome. You kind of alluded there a little bit, some of the hardships growing up, not having a lot of money. Can you talk a little bit more about maybe that, and even if there's another hardship that's also put you where you're at today? What's a challenge that you faced?
I for the last 2 years, I've been doing with some health things, and like, I know I'm always so happy and stuff, but I really feel like garbage every single day. But it's funny, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
Sucks, dude.
you're making it look good.
I know it. I think that mainly comes from like being a mom, because I remember before I had a kid, like, I would not necessarily call off work, but if like I didn't want to go to work, I would. But when I was pregnant, like, I realized it wasn't about me anymore. Like, I used to go to work at the nursing home every day for 9 months throwing up. And like, even here, like, I'll come to work if I'm sick. They literally force me to go home. But it's just like, I can't, like, I'm so driven that like I have to work. I don't, even if I'm sick, like, I have to do it. So, and if I don't work, like, it's every day that I don't feel good. So I'm just not supposed to work. So I feel like that's definitely hardship though, because there are some days where I just feel very down, and I'm not like this positive shining light, but I still try to smile and do it.
It's awesome. Determination right there. That's what that is. Tell me about a hope or a dream you have. I mean, what's for your career, for your personal life? Where are you trying to go?
I do comedy right now, and I love comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really hard right now because a lot of other comedians, like go out every single night on like on the town and like try mics and stuff. And obviously like I have a little one, like I really can't, but he is getting older. So like I want to start going out more, but I love comedy. I think making people laugh is like the best feeling in the whole world. And so I definitely hope that that is a huge part of my career. If not, I do want to go back to school and be a labor and delivery nurse, which is crazy because I'll probably want to like jump off a building every day if something happens to a baby or a mom, because I'll start crying and be very upset. So they
That's
tell me
not
it's
easy.
not a career for me, but I want to do it.
Maybe you do both. Maybe
Yeah, I
you're a
want to.
comedic labor and delivery nurse.
Dude, yeah, dude. When I was having a baby, then my nurses were my favorite people. And like, I want to be that for somebody. I could tell them jokes about hemorrhoids while they're pushing their babies out.
I love it. All right, Lexi, if you could share one piece of advice
Oh, man.
or one piece of inspiration for the team, what would you say?
For like this team?
For the audience, for anybody.
Kind of like back to like, no, like just keep going no matter what's going on in my life. Like tomorrow's going to be a better day. Most of the time I wake up and the next day isn't better, but the day after that's better. So you just gotta look. I'm a in the moment person, but I also look at the future a lot. So even no matter what I'm going through at the moment, like I know there are brighter days ahead of me and I just gotta do the push to get to them.
Push. I love it. You got to push every day.
Push it real good.
Yeah. I think, yeah, never mind. All right. So before we end, I have to know, do you have a hidden talent? Is there a hidden fact, something about you that nobody knows?
I'm so boring. No, I can sing kind of. I'm not gonna do it for you guys though.
Well, don't say it unless you're willing to do it.
I'm a really
Give
good
us something.
baker. I'm a really good baker, dude. I bake every week. I should have a bakery. I'm pretty funny. I could tell you guys a joke if you want.
Yeah, dude, hit us with a joke. Let's go.
You might have to cut this out. Can I talk about? Probably not.
No.
Okay, I have a joke. You might not want to post this either, but I think it's funny. I'm trying to think of like one clean joke I have, and I just don't think I have one. Let's think. Can't talk about a. I have one clean joke. I literally think it's the only one I have in my whole thing. It's not very good though. Did you guys know that married men outlive single men because they have a great woman taking care of them? And did you guys know that single women outlive married women? Because who knew that being is way less stressful than taking care of a man? That's clean.
All right.
It's like the only clean joke I have. Ain't that sad?
Yeah, Lexi, this has been awesome.
Thank you so much for having me.
You made me laugh the whole time. That's what you're great at. So this is a wrap. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next episode. Let's go.
Thank you. I'm going to throw up.